Today gamers, in this Lords of the Fallen video, I'm going to be showing you how you can farm a whole bunch of XP, level up really nicely, and just grab yourself thousands of points of Vigor. Now all of this is viable in the latest patch, and also I'm going to be showing you two ways, one that should be consistently good even after any updates. The other one will be a slightly glitched out way that earns a little bit more at the moment. Now as always, if this helps you out, a like would be much appreciated, and if you'd like to become a member of the channel, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon for lots more Lords of the Fallen tips, builds and guides. But the first thing you want to do, if you can, it's not 100% needed, but if you have got it, you're probably going to want to equip any of the runes that you've got that allow you to get extra XP. These are going to be the Nilak runes. They're the ones you get off of the moths that pick you up and absolutely decimate your health, and you're going to want to equip them on your weapon in order to make your multiplier higher. Also, another great one will be the moth ring. If you've got this, chuck that on as well, and all of these together, if you had a perfect setup, I don't myself unfortunately, but if you did, you'd probably be getting over a 5 times multiplier when you're in the world of Umbral. Next up, you're going to need to go to Lower Calroth, and you're going to go to this vestige just here, Vestige of Lydia the Numb Witch. After that, just head off in the direction I show here. Be a little bit wary, there was a load of exploding mines on the floor, but just make your way past them and run past all the enemies and you should be good to go. Once you get to this point, this is going to be the area you're going to be farming for XP, so you're going to need to make sure you've got a vestige seed. Take out whatever you need to in order to plant it, and then rest up and grab all of your health back. At this point, I'm going to show you the first farm that should be available all the way through the game, even in the future with any updates. Just pop into Umbral at this point, and you're going to have a ruiner just there, and then one of the big stone-faced enemies as well that I always forget the name of, but you'll be able to take these two out and they will give you an awful lot of XP just for knocking both of these guys down. I believe once you take them out with the moth ring on, you're probably going to get around about 1.2k, and then you can decide whether you want to take out any of the smaller enemies around as well, because that will net you a little bit of extra XP if you're after it. And then whenever you're ready, you jump back up to the top, rest, and you'll be able to rinse and repeat this to your heart's desire. The reason I really enjoyed this farm is because it gives good amount of XP, but also the ruiner can give those large cerulean shards, so it's perfect if you're trying to upgrade weapons to +9. Now for the next one, the one that's kind of bugged out a little bit at the moment, exactly the same again. You're going to need to take out the big ruiner, and you're going to need to take out this enemy just here, so you will need to make it back into Umbral. And then after that, what you're going to be doing is wait for the eye gauge to completely fill up, which you'll be able to tell because the white circle around the outside is going to be going all the way up, and the multiplier will rise as well. As standard, the multiplier can get to 3 times. Once it does hit 3 times, that's when you're going to want to be a bit wary, because the Reaper will spawn and they'll be after you to try and take you out. However, at the moment instead, you're going to be running back and forth up the top here, so you're going to run back up to the top area, just past the vestige point and then up to this little walkway. I probably didn't go quite far enough here to be perfectly honest, but it still worked. And then you're going to run all the way back down to the stairs, and you're going to want to check behind yourself to see if the Reaper's actually glitched out and the red glowing area has completely stuck up there. If it has, then you know it's worked, and you'll be able to go down the bottom and farm as many enemies as you want at the highest multiplier available. Remember, if you've got the ring and the more runes you've got on, this will be more viable as it's going to get you hundreds of thousands an hour, but even if you haven't, you'll still be probably getting around about 150. It's not quite as good as it was previously, so anyone who's saying they've got millions this way, it was probably before the patch. Now the density of mobs is nowhere near as much in the Umbral realm, so the XP unfortunately won't be quite as high. But still worth doing. You can grab a load of loot here as well as some Vigor skulls and some easy levels whenever you want. But yeah, hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. For All Things Gaming, take care. I'll see you on the next day.